I love Souls-like games so much. Souls-like games to me are the games that I can always go back to no matter what, because I probably haven't beaten them because they're so unforgiving and so hard and so tough. But I love the grind. I love killing thing over and over again, getting more and more points, getting stronger and stronger, just a little bit to potentially squirm my way from under a harder and harder boss each and every time. So when I saw this brand new game called Bleak Faith Forsaken on my Steam on sale, a game that was made by 3 developers, I was really excited. The game looks absolutely breathtaking in a medieval setting. Most Souls-like games are. I know not all of them are like Star Wars, but most of them are medieval. And I was really excited about this brand new game, this brand new experience. What I wasn't excited for was the news that it was finding itself wrapped up in. Hey everyone, it's your favorite video game news guy, Scootish, back at it again. It's been 2 weeks since my last YouTube video, and I'm sorry about that. I was traveling a lot, and I only had time to make YouTube videos, so I didn't have a lot of time to stream over on Twitch, which, by the way, if you're watching this, I'm probably live right now. You can go to twitch.tv/Scootish, and you can say hello to me. So why don't you guys just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, leave a nice comment, and we'll continue the news, because, oh my god, this news is crazy. It all comes from this very great Twitter user named Meow Mardius. Meow Mardius is a Dark Souls modder and made modding tools. And right here you can see link to his Patreon. I'll link it down below because I think this guy deserves money because he caught this. And it's incredibly insightful that he did. And what he caught is right here. He released a video of the both games, Bleak Faith Forsaken and Elden Ring, next to each other. And the animations look entirely identical. I think for most of these, it's kind of okay, because how different ways can you like swing a sword or stab a guy? What gets me here for this guy is the hand movement right over here. It's kind of ripped 1-to-1. This boss fight, again, very similar. You can kind of attest to it. It's all very like standard, very cool action movie, like jump and slam down a sword. That's a standard sword move. I don't think anyone owns that movement. But what really gets me, and I do think Bleak Faith did something weird here, is this next footage with Melania on the right. Melania is the mascot of Elden Ring. She's on some of the cover arts for the games. I think she is. I remember seeing her on a box. But neither here nor there. Whether or not she's a mascot, I kind of think she is. She's a very big character in the Elden Ring community. People have stayed live for days trying to beat her, memorizing each and every little movement to make sure it's safe to attack. So people know how this character moves to an iota. So the fact that this is so 1-to-1, it's 1-to-1. It's the same thing. It's the same movement. The fact that it's so similar to me kind of screams foul play. And we have one more big old hammer throwdown. I remember this boss fight. I think it's an Abyssal Watcher, but it's kind of 1-to-1. Elden Ring's over here now for some reason, but I digress. It now to me kind of looks like, wow, everything is ripped 1-to-1. So this gained a lot of traction, getting over 224 quote tweets, 2,000 retweets, and over 1,200 likes. 12,000 likes, excuse me. 1,200 means 1,200. It's over 12,000. It's well over 12,000, nearing 13,000, which is quite a lot of sight on, this transgression. Now, how did this happen? What apparently is being claimed to have happened is that someone ripped the animations from Elden Ring and Dark Souls and sold them on the Epic Game Store for anyone to buy and use in their own video games. You can make your own animations and you can sell them, but you can't really steal from software and pass them off on your own. The developers had something to say. They made a big old Twitter post or Discord post about it that Meow Mardius also kind of covered. And he said, "We're always trying to be transparent about using the Epic Marketplace for animations." Yep, that makes sense. 3 developers, you can kind of, it's a sword. The swords swing. That's kind of it. And they kind of just say, this isn't our fault. And they're saying, From Software even does this. From Software hired other guys to like make animations. And, you know, like it's not our fault. Everyone else does it, so why can't we? And it's really weird that this was their kind of plea. Their kind of their escape was saying all the big dogs do it, so why can't the little dogs do it? They could have just said, hey, the Epic Marketplace where these animations were bought, clearly the guy that we bought them don't own the animations. We're removing them and we're moving forward. That's basically their sentiment that happened. They go on to say even more. They go on to say like, hey, we're talking to Epic support. We're making sure that this is all clear and good, but we're removing the animations and we're going to change them. So why didn't they just say that in the first post? And instead, they kind of like made it a thing where like all the big guys do it, so we're going to do it too. It's really weird. And it's not like the big dogs are doing the same thing. They're getting other artists to make the art, and it's specific and special for Elden Ring. They're not going to like a general store where anyone can buy it and anyone can use it. They're commissioning their own special artwork. So it's very weird that they've taken this kind of path of saying like it's the big guy's fault, not ours. They could have just said, hey, this is really our bad, and we're going to try to go and fix these animation problems. I don't think they did this maliciously, and I don't want it to like kind of besmirch their game, because it looks like it could be a really cool game. It looks like it could become something that's really great and really strong in the community, but it's not going to be if they're just going to kind of steal these animations and say it's someone else's fault that they got caught and not their own fault. Anyway, that's my news. That's my take. I can't wait to see you guys back. Check out the Twitch, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Goodbye.